My favorite basketball team is whatever NBA player I'm fucking.
Minute, the next minute.
I see me spread eagle on the timeline.
The worst people to deal with are the athletes.
The art of being a baby mama, a lucrative career. There are so many ways to become a millionaire. You could own real estate in Beverly Hills or work within the ever-expanding global tech space. You could become a politician in an African country or win the lottery. Your chances of either, however, are very slim. But there's that one that has an easier route, a baby mama. Yes, a baby mama to an NBA or NFL star or a successful rapper. All you need to do is commit a considerable amount of time and resources into becoming pretty and famous on social media, and you'll get thirsty millionaire athletes running to you like deer panting for water. Life as a professional athlete in reality can be very lonely. The beautiful Instagram and paparazzi snap you see are just cover-ups. In truth, professional NBA and football players, for example, get drafted into multi-million franchises away from home right after college. They're exposed to luxury and opulence at a time when they're still in their teens or early 20s. They have little or no experience whatsoever of life outside their parents' homes or their college dorms. Most of them are still naive of how cruel and dreadful this world actually is. They meet multitudes on the daily, but they have no true friends, as literally anyone around them in reality are just vultures after a piece of them. All they have are their management and teammates at work. And so, in order to fill this void and keep up with daily lifestyle and work demands, they resort to excessive partying, alcohol, and sometimes substance abuse. As an astute baby mamapreneur, you've done your homework. You've researched all the teams and players' biographies. You know who's from where, who had a difficult childhood, and whose grandma died last week. Your preferred prey? Those with past baby mama drama. By this time, you're already in your BBL and all relevant implants. You have a healthy Instagram following and have done enough naughty things to trend a few times on social media. You've signed up to some cheap fashion and beauty agencies to get model tags in your bio. It's now time to check your calendar for two reasons. One, you check fixtures not because you're a fan, oh no, like an effective predator, you want to track your prey's itinerary. And two, you want to check your cycle to know which fixture coincides with your ovulation. You see, you only have one shot at this. It's unlikely you'd get a second chance. Now, you need a foot in the door. You need to get into the target's camp so you release your cluster bombs. You must hit something. Teammates, sponsors at the club, workers in the hotel, security. In fact, anyone with possible access to your target becomes your friend. You see, these Instagram thoughts work insidiously to build a reputation similar to that of a celebrity. By posing as fans, and after a series of persuasive exchanges, there's eventually a breakthrough pending a potential meetup. The job is made even easier when the targets self-manage their social media. Same cunning tactics, but here, development is rapid and more direct. Now, you're an indifferent fan. You don't care if the team wins or loses. Either way is great for business. A win means celebration, with lots of alcohol. He'll let his guard down. A loss means sadness and misery, with lots of alcohol. He'll let his guard down. Any which way, you're right there to celebrate with or console. He slips after all. A one-night stand, and it's something adults do.
Yeast infection.
Where they're like, well, she probably fucked at least 30 guys in the NBA.
My favorite basketball team is whatever NBA player I'm fucking.
Well, he really is in for a shock for his life in a few months. This is really when the real play begins. Now, newly expectant, she makes contact with the player after a long while, drops a bomb about her pregnancy, and demands huge sums in compensation, with threats of publicity in the mix. This is exactly how Brittany Renner finessed $2.4 million in child support annually from PJ Washington.
Investors on the planet. Brittany Renner scams athletes for easy pay because they don't wear condoms. NBA Twitter wildly speculates that PJ Washington could be paying $2.4 million annually in child support. PJ Washington, what are you doing, man? Looks like you're the next athlete that's going to be featured in a lot of news articles for baby mama drama. Most people I chat with who find out—
In order to maintain and protect the sanctity of what remains of their brands and marriages, athletes begin to shell out hush money to keep these baby mamas and their babies off the radar. Ironically, baby mamas, despite significant attempts to keep them silent, don't really stay silent. In what's dubbed the most expensive baby mama drama of all time, Legendary golfer Tiger Woods and all his antics off the golf course cost him a whopping $100 million and endless amount of shame after admitting to cheating on his wife, Ellen Nordegren, with several other women, including a full-fledged relationship with American nightclub manager Rachel Uchitel.
The National Enquirer published an expose detailing his affair with a different woman, which he initially tried to hide from his wife and family. The week of Thanksgiving 2009 permanently changed the life of Tiger Woods. The day prior to the holiday, the National Enquirer published a tell-all expose titled Tiger Woods Cheating Scandal, which chronicled Woods' years of infidelity with a longtime girlfriend named Rachel Uchitel. The story fueled an already growing suspicion of infidelity for Woods' wife, and when Woods was asleep on the night of Thanksgiving, she discovered text messages to and from other women on his phone. Following an argument between the two, Woods left the house and attempted to speed away in his Cadillac Escalade, only to crash his car just moments later. The Associated Press learned from police that Nordegren was the first to get to Woods after the accident and had used a golf club to break a window of the car and help get him out of the vehicle. Despite the jolting
International law is highly protective of women and children, and these baby mamas would be silly not to cash out on that. From the time of the child's birth till they're 18, the legal age, the whole experience for the baby mama is like keeping a high-yield investment that pays 12 times a year. And the only real investment they had to make here was to invest in their womanhood. Clever, eh? Baby mamas don't stop at blackmails, threats, and taking hush money to stay silent. In many cases, the infidelity breaks marriages, resulting in lengthy divorce processes and draining financial settlements against the athlete. In December 2009, America's Next Top model Nick Pace filed a $70,000 a month in child support lawsuit against NFL New York Jets star Edward Braylon for a child she bore him in August that year. We're looking at $840,000 a year, and you wonder what her motivation really was. When you deep into it, needing such crazy figures in dollars to cater for a newborn baby, yours as well, is truly bonkers, but there are no emotions at play here. It's all a business affair. The real winners in all this are the baby mamas, the lawyers in the tabloids who will milk these souls out of all the gossip. It's practically the same script with rappers and global music icons. They crave true companionship, one that fame costs them from having. So they seek to fill this void by engaging and indulging in everything rated R. These thoughts, whose appetite is for rappers and other music icons, also research their targets. Tour dates and backstage access is secured in advance. These ones tend to have an insatiable appetite, never fully satisfied by one celebrity. They jump from one rap sensation to the next. They birth a child or two with one rapper under the guise of relationships and then run off to the next one within the same entertainment industry. American rapper Future, with reportedly 8 baby mamas, deserves a shout out. He's certainly not the only one. American actress Kim Porter had a son with an American songwriter and record producer Al B. Sure, and 3 kids with music producer Diddy. American R&B singer Navia has 3 kids with American songwriter The Dream, and a son with rapper Lil Wayne. Some baby mamas, like the former Colombian model Alejandra Genevieve Oaziaza, dangle between families. She birthed 2 children, each with brothers, Randy and Jermaine Jackson. Baby mamas may seem extremely greedy with their demands, but you see, all they have is 18 years to milk until the child comes of age. American rapper 50 Cent met one such kind in baby mama, Shaniqua Tompkins, who once filed a lawsuit for $50 million slice of his fortunes. Can you believe that? Not all baby mamas are drama queens. Some have no bad reputation at all. They try to keep lives away from the cameras as much as possible. American actress Halle Berry is one prime example. She mothered 2 children, one for French actor Oliver Martinez and the other for Gabrielle Aubry, the Canadian model. She's not associated with any known baby mama, but she definitely earned a healthy bag from child support. Let's say you don't really enjoy the public spectacle and that you have an ounce of self-respect and shame in you. Well, the baby mama industry is so dynamic you can fit right in. You could earn a considerably high income from mothering celebrity babies. Yup, not every woman wants to put her career on hold to make babies. Many aren't ready to ruin their perfect bodies with childbirth and breastfeeding. So you do that for them and cash out. How cool, huh? Occasionally, celebrity couples have sought the services of willing surrogate mothers for their babies. Surrogate mothers get paid as high as $30,000, some even more, to birth celebrity babies. American media personality and businesswoman Hilton Whitney Paris is a prime example of such top personalities who have publicly admitted to resorting to surrogacy as a means of childbirth. Indian movie star Priyanka Chopra, American actress and producer Sarah Jessica Parker are also patrons of this business. Another angle from which we can gauge the profitability and boom of the baby mama business is to carefully examine the lives of celebrities like Amber Heard, who announced their newly born babies out of the blue without showing any signs of maternity prior. For as long as busy celebrities and promiscuous professional athletes with insatiable sex appetites continue to exist, opportunistic women will stop at nothing to drain them of money. Having a career as a baby mama is one of such creative enterprises, and all is required for you to weaponize your reproductive system. Squash out every ounce of shame in you, and with a good story, you'll head to the very top. Social media will always be your chief bannerman because negativity sells.